So standard 9, lesson number 4, ratio and proportion. This is the third lecture, exercise 4.2. Question 1. Using the property A upon B is equal to AK upon BK or KB, fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. FIB. Number 1 is 5 upon 7 is equal to 28 upon here I want to fill something, that is equal to 35 upon we have to fill here something is equal to 3.5 and fill something here. So how to solve this? Solution. This first I will take 5 upon 7 is equal to box upon 28. This is how much? 4 into 7. So therefore 5 upon 7 is equal to box, and here this is 7 into 4. So therefore 5 upon 7 is equal to 7 into 4, and this box is how many times? This 7 is multiplied by 4. So here I shall multiply by 5 into 4. Therefore 5 upon 7 is equal to, this is 20 upon 7 for the 28. Means the denominator is increased 4 times. So numerator also should be increased 4 times. Now this one, either take this and this or this and this. So 5 upon 7 is equal to this 35 upon box. Therefore 5 upon 7 is equal to this 5 into what? 5 into 7 upon. Here also what I have to do? This 7 into 7. Now here I am directly doing it. This 35 is nothing but 5 into 7. So the numerator is multiplied by 7. So denominator also should be multiplied by 7. So denominator is 7. 7 multiplied by 7, and that is equal to 35 upon 7 7 are 49. Now this one, 7 upon 5, 5 upon 7 is equal to box upon 3.5. So what is this? Therefore 5 upon 7 is equal to, this is 7 into 0.5. 7 into 0.5 is 7 5 are 35. So here I want 5 into 0.5. So this is equal to 2.5 upon 3.5. So box. Or otherwise you would have taken the 35 wala koi hai, nobody is there. You can take this and this also. So no problem in this. Okay. So this question I am finishing here. The second one is 9 upon 14 is equal to 4.5 upon box. Is equal to 42, here it is box, and is equal to 3.5, and here it is box. Therefore, 9 upon 14 is equal to, how this 4.5 is done? So I will write as it is now first. If I divide this by 2, this will become 4.5. So therefore, 9 upon 14 is equal to, this is 9 into 1 upon 2. 9 into 1 upon 2 means 9 upon 2. 9 upon 2 is 9 divided by 2. 2 4 are 8. Remains 1. 4.5. So that's why now this will be also 14 into 1 upon 2. This will be the box. Numerator is multiplied by half. Therefore, 9 upon 4 is equal to, this is 4.5. And this will be 7. Now this is all. Now I want to solve this. 9 upon 14 is equal to box upon 42. Therefore 9 upon 14 is equal to box. In box I will write something. This is 14 into 3. 14 3 is 42. So here also 9 into 3. And that is equal to 27 upon 42. Now this 9 upon 14 is equal to box upon 3.5. Half of this is 7 and half of that is 3.5. So it is divided by 4. 14 divided by 4, see, 14 divided by 4. 4 3 is 12. Remains 2. Decimal 0, 4 5 are 20, 3.5 means 14 is divided by here by 4. Therefore, 9 upon 14 is equal to, this is 14 into 1 upon 4. Divided means into. So this also should be 9 into 1 upon 4. So that is equal to, this is coming to be 3.5. Now what is this? 9 divided by 4 I have to do. 4 to the 8 remains 1. Decimal 0. 4 to the 8. 2. 0. 4 5 are 20. And that is equal to 2.25. So this is 2.25. This is 9 upon 14 equal to. And this is our box. So hope that you have understood this. These are the simple questions. This was in question number 1. These fill in the blanks are always asked. That's why I have solved both the questions. Find the following ratios. The ratio of radius to circumference. Question 2. Find the ratios. Find the ratios. Now in this, what is this? First is ratio of radius to circumference. Number 1. Ratio of radius to circumference. Radius to circumference means R2. Solution. What is the formula for circumference? Let radius equal to R. Therefore, circumference C is equal to 2 pi R. This is the formula. Ratio, required ratio. What is that ratio? Radius to circumference. R is to C. Radius to circumference is equal to R is to circumference is 2 pi R. That is equal to R upon 2 pi R. is to means upon, this r cut, that is equal to 1 upon 2 pi, that is equal to 1 is to 2 pi. This is the answer. Hope that you are understood. The ratio of circumference of a circle with the radius, the ratio of the circumference of circle with radius r to the area. This statement itself is not correct. Ratio of circumference to radius, that should be the statement. Second statement is confusing. That statement should be ratio of circumference to area. Circumference to area. So solution, let radius equal to r, c is equal to 2 pi r, a is equal to pi r square. Area of a circle is equal to pi r square. Circumference of a circle 2 pi r. Circumference means what? The length of this. I will cut this, make it a straight line, measure this. This is known as circumference. And by formula it is given 2 pi r. So C to A ratio is equal to 2 pi r is to pi r square. That is equal to, is to means upon 2 pi r upon pi r square. This pi cut and 1 r will cut. So here 2 upon r will remain. This is r square, r into r. 1 r will get cancelled. So that is equal to 2 is to r. This is the answer for that. Now the third one is diagonal of a square to length. Third one is ratio of diagonal to side of a square with side, what is that side? 7 cm. So here I will teach you some of the things. This is the square. This is 7, this is 7, this is 7, this is 7, because it is a square and each angle is 90 degree. I want to find the diagonal this. This is D. This is S. This is S. By Pythagoras theorem, this is the hypotenuse now in this right angle triangle. D square is equal to S square plus S square, means 2S square. So ratio of the diagonal D square is equal to S square plus S square, means side square plus side square. That is equal to 7 square plus 7 square. That is equal to 98. This is 49 plus 49. D square is equal to. Therefore, D is equal to root of 98. Therefore, D is equal to, this is 49 into 2. So, root of 49 is 7. Therefore, D is equal to 7 root 2. Ratio diagonal to side. So, ratio equal to, ratio, what ratio I want? Diagonal is to side is equal to, diagonal is how much? 7 root 2. Is to side is 7. So that is equal to 7 root 2 upon 7. This cut, that is equal to root 2 is to root 2 is to 1 upon 1 is there. So this is that ratio. So the fourth one, These small questions but important questions. Fourth one. In a rectangle, what is given? A rectangle is given. Sides are rectangle. Sides are 5 and 3.5 cm. 5 cm and 3.5 cm. Now which ratio I want? Ratio of perimeter to area. To area. Rectangle it is. See this is a rectangle. This is 5. This is 3.5. This is 5 means this is 5. This is 3.5 means this is 3.5. So what is meant by perimeter? Sum of all the sides. So perimeter P equal to sum of all the sides means 3.5 plus 5 plus 3.5 plus 5. Understood this? So that is equal to, this is just the general idea I am giving. Actually the formula is 2 into L plus B. See this, 2 lengths plus 2 breadths. This is the formula. I will use this formula. This is, if you don't know, go on adding R. P is equal to 2 into L plus B. That is equal to 2 into length is 5 plus breadth is 3.5. That is equal to 2 into 8.5. That is equal to 17 cm. This is the perimeter. Now I want area. Area equal to length into breadth. That is equal to length is 5 into breadth is 3.5. So that is equal to 5 5 are 25, carry 2, 5 3 are 15 to 17.5. This is area equal to in cm square. Now I want the ratio. Ratio of perimeter P is to A is equal to, perimeter is 17 cm upon area is how much? 17.5. So hope you have understood this much. So now this decimal in the denominator won't do. That will, I will shift this here, and so I will write this as 170 upon 175. By 5 I can divide. 5 3 are 15, 5 4 are 20. 5 3 are 15, 5 5 are 25, and that is nothing but 34 is to 35. This is only in the magnitude, but in units, this cm square, this 1 cm will cut. Here it will remain cm. But for ratio there is no units. That's why we cannot write these units. This is numerically. Hope that you have understood this question number 2. Now question number 3, compare the following pairs. Question 3, compare. First one, I will explain this in detail, and for the others, I will maintain my speed. Root 5 upon 3, comma 3 upon 7. The very simple way I will tell you. Whenever there are the roots, remove those roots. You can remove it afterwards. But what to do is do the cross multiplication. Do the cross multiplication. And in between give the box. That is equal to. Therefore, I will cross multiply root 5 into 7. Now this, put here a box. Which is greater, which is smaller, that we don't know. Compare means which is greater, which is smaller, or whether they are equal. And this cross 3 into 3. Therefore, this is 7 root 5. Box. This is 9. Now, which is smaller, which is greater, from here I cannot say anything because there is the root. Root 5, I don't know the value. If I multiply this and then I can compare this. Now what I will do? I will try to remove this. So therefore 7 root 5 bracket square. Here 9 square. This is the way of removing the square root. Therefore 7 square is 49. Root 5 square is 5. Box. 9 square means 9 into 9. 9 into 9 is 81. Therefore, now this will be 9 5 are 45, carry 4, 5 4 the 20, 24, box 81. So which is greater? This is greater. As this side is greater, this side is greater. Therefore, root 5 upon 3 is greater than 3 upon 7. This is your answer. So this is the way. I will take some more questions. Then you will be very clear in this. This was the first one. The second one I will take 3 root 5 upon 5 root 7, comma, root 63 upon root 125. What I will do? I will do the cross multiplication. Therefore, 3 root 5 into root of 125. Box. This cross I have done. Now this cross multiplication. This is 5 root 7 into root 63. Therefore, now how to multiply this? Here the number is 1. 1 into 3 is 3. And now they have the root sign. So I will write them 5 into 125. I can take them inside the root box. This is 5. This will be 7 into 63. Now how to find the square root? That we have done in standard 8. Find the factors of this. Therefore 3 root of 5 into. The multiplication of this, the factors of this is, these are 5, 5, 5. 5 5 are 25, 25 5 are 125. Box. Because everything is in the square root, here, we cannot judge it. So 5 into, this is 7, into, this will be 7 into 9. Therefore, this 3, make the pairs of 2. Here the sign is into. Out of the 2, I will take one out, that is called the square root. For this 5. Box 5. Square root of this 7 into 7 is 7. Into square root of 9. 9 is the square of 3. The square root is 3. Therefore, this is 5 5 are 25, 25 3 is 75. Box. This is 7 3 are 21, 21 5 are 105. Now you can decide which is greater. So this is greater. So this is greater. Therefore, the last step will be this. 3 upon root 5 upon 3 root 5 upon 5 root 7 is less than. this is this. Root 63 upon root 125. So this way you can do it. I will search any difficult sum in this, and that also I will solve. Third is 5 upon 18, 17 upon 121. So that is not a big thing. Another is, fifth sum is somewhat different. 9.2 upon 5.1 and 3.4 upon 7.1. So here also what I will do is, I will do just the cross multiplication, nothing else I will do. Okay, first of all I will remove one decimal, one decimal, one decimal, one decimal. Why to keep the decimals? I will remove those decimals. So 92, 51, box 34, 71. Now do the cross multiplication. 92 into 71, box 51 into 34. Now what is the multiplication of this? I will do it. 92 into 71. 2, 9, 7 to the 14, 9 are the 63, 64. 9 7 the 63, and this one carries 64. 2, 13, 5, 6. So this is 6532. Box. Now this multiplication. So 51 into 34. 4 on the 4, 4 5 the 20, 3 1 the 3, 3 5 the 15. 4, 3, 7, 1. So this is 1734. Now see which is greater. This is 6500. This is 1700. So this is greater. This is greater. And the last step I will write. Therefore 9.2 upon 5.1 is greater than 3.4 upon 7.1. This way you will solve it. Nothing else. Don't learn the different ways. Learn the simple and the best way. So here I will stop this question. Question number 4. That I will take. Quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. Number 1. Quadrilateral ABCD is parallelogram. The ratio of angle A to B, ratio angle A is to angle B, is equal to 5:4. Find angle B. Find angle B. First of all, we will see the parallelogram. This is the parallelogram A, B, C, D. These two angles are adjacent angles. Solution. Angle A is to angle B is 5:4. Let angle A equal to 5x and angle B equal to 4x. The adjacent angles are supplementary. Opposite angles are equal. B and D is equal, A and C is equal. But adjacent angle, this and this is adjacent angle. Their sum is 180. This and this is adjacent. Their sum is 180. This and this is adjacent. Their sum is 180. This and this is adjacent. Their sum is 180. So the adjacent angles are supplementary. The adjacent angles are supplementary. Supplementary means their sum is 180 degree. Okay. Therefore, angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. But what is angle A? 5x. Therefore, 5x plus angle B is 4x is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, this is 9x is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, x is equal to 180 upon 9. Therefore, x is equal to 9 to the means 20 degree. X is how much? 20 degree. What I want? Find angle B. Angle B equal to 4x. That is equal to 4 into 20 degree. So that is equal to 80 degree. If this is 80, this will be 100. Because their sum is 180 degree. So hope that you have understood this. Now we'll go for the next question of this. The second one. Second question. The ratio of present ages of Albert and Salim. Present. At present, Albert is to Salim. Albert is to Salim. I am writing in the shortcut. Is equal to 5:9. Present ratio is 5:9. 5 years hence. 5 years hence. Hence means after 5 years. Their ratio is means Albert is to Salim is equal to, this is 3:5. Find present ages. Find present ages. So after 5 years, what will happen? That we have to see. Now I am 60 years. After 5 years, how much I will be? I will be 60 plus 5, 65 years. Now their present age of Albert is 5x. Present age of Salim is 9x. So after 5 years, Albert will be 5x plus 5 and Salim will be 9x plus 5. And that ratio is how much? 3/5. So solution. Let present age of Albert is equal to, this 5 means 5x, and that of means present of Salim is equal to 9x. After 5 years, 5 years hence means after 5 years, after 5 years, their ages will be Albert 5x plus 5 years and Salim 9x plus 5 years respectively. RSPLY means respectively. Now this ratio is 3:5 after 5 years. By given condition, 5x plus 5 upon 9x plus 5 is equal to 3 upon 5. Therefore, do the cross multiplication. Therefore, 3 into this is equal to 5 into this. This 9 3s are 27, this is coming bigger. Those bigger we should take here. It will be easy. 3 into 9x plus 5 is equal to 5 into 5x plus 5. So remaining thing I will solve here. Therefore, 9 3s are 27x plus 5 3s are 15 is equal to 5 5s are 25x plus 5 5s are 25. Bring this x here, bring this constant number 15 there. Therefore, 27x, this will be here minus 25x is equal to what is remaining here? 25. Now bring this here, plus 15 will become minus 15. Therefore, this will be 2x is equal to, this is 10. Therefore, x is equal to how much? 10 upon 2. Therefore, x is equal to 5. This is the common multiple. Now, present age of Albert, age 5x. Present age of Albert is equal to 5x is equal to 5 into x is 5 is equal to 25 years. Now present age of Salim. Present age of Salim is equal to 9x. That is equal to 9 into x is 5. So that is equal to 9 5 are 45 years. And these are the answers. Hope that you have understood. I am maintaining the speed because the syllabus is remaining very behind. Afterwards you will get bored if the syllabus is remaining very far behind. And I am trying to solve most of the questions. So all the students of all the schools, they will get the benefit of it. Now the third, the ratio of breadth, length and breadth. A rectangle it is given, rectangle. The ratio of length is to breadth is, means L is to B is equal to 3 is to 1. Ratio of length is to breadth is 3 is to 1. And perimeter is 36. Perimeter is 36. Find length and breadth. Find L and B. First of all, we will see the rectangle. This is a rectangle. This is a rectangle. This is L, this is B. Now this is 3 is to 1. So L is equal to 3x and breadth is equal to 1x, means x. Now perimeter means what? This plus this plus this, all the addition. That means 2 times of length and 2 times of breadth. So let the length, let L equal to 3x and B equal to 1x. No need to write 1x. You can write simply x. Perimeter equal to 2 into L plus B. Therefore, perimeter is equal to, how much is the perimeter? 36. 36. What is the unit? I will just check. 36 centimeter. 36 cm. 36 is equal to 2 into L is how much? 3x plus B is how much? 1x. Therefore 36 is equal to 2 into 3x plus 1x is 4x. Therefore this 4 to the 8, I will change the sides. 8x is equal to 36. When I am changing both the sides, this I am writing here and this I am writing here. Don't change plus to minus. Okay, no need. Therefore x is equal to 36 upon 8. So by 4 I can divide 4 to the 8 and 4 9s are 36. Therefore x is equal to 9 upon 2 means 4.5. Now what I want? Find L and B. L is equal to 3x, that is equal to 3 into 4.5. So 5 3s are 15, carry 1. So 13.5 cm. This is length. B is equal to 1x, that is equal to x, that is equal to 4.5 cm. So this is the answer. Another two sums are remaining of this. This was the third one, I think. Yes, it was the third one. Now the fourth. Fourth one. Ratio of two numbers is 31:23. Ratio 31:23. Sum equal to 216. Find the numbers. Find the numbers. This is the question. Very simple question. This is solution. Let the numbers be 31x and 23x. Their sum is equal to how much? 216. Therefore 31x plus 23x is equal to 216. Therefore this is 4, this is 5. 54x is equal to 216. Therefore x is equal to 216 divided by 54. Okay, I can divide this by 9. Why? 5 plus 4, 9. It is in the table of 9. This is the rule for 3 and 9. 6, 1, 7, 7 to 9. So by 9 I can divide. 9 6 are 54. 9 to the 18. And 9 4 the. 6 1 the, 6 4 the. Therefore x is equal to what? 4. What are the numbers? So the numbers are. I will change the pen. Now it has become very faint. Numbers are 31x and 23x. That is 31 into x. X is 4 and 23 into x is 4. That is 4 on the 4. 4 to the 12 and 4 to the 12. 4 to the 8, 9. So what are the numbers? These are 124 and 92. The last sum of today of this lecture. So within these 2 days I have given you sufficient work to do at home. Product of two numbers is 360 and the ratio is 3:9. Fifth one. Product (360). Ratio 10 is to 9. Find the numbers. From this I can write 10x and 9x. Solution. Let the numbers be 10x and 9x respectively. Their product is equal to 360. Therefore, product I will do 10x into 9x. This is the product is equal to 360. Therefore, x into x, this 10 into 9 is 90. X into x is x square is equal to 360. Therefore, x square is equal to 360 upon 90. This 0 cut, 9 1 the 9 4 the. Therefore, x square is equal to 4. So, x is how much? Therefore, x is equal to, of what this is the square? Of 2. So, x is equal to 2. Taking the square root. The numbers are 10x and 9x. That is 10 into x is 2 and 9 into 2. That is 10 to the 20 and 9 to the 18. See, the product is 360. This is the answer. And here we will stop for the video, and the ink is also finished in the pen. It is not a time to fill the ink. Good night, dears.